He did what in the bathroom? Welcome to today's episode of Healthcare at the Edge, where we explore the intersection of healthcare and technology. My name is Samuel, and today I want to talk to you about devices joining the network. Medical IoT, random devices. You never know what's going to be happening out there and what's going to be joining the network in a hospital or a healthcare environment. So many different things that could happen. Just like a shift. You may know I spent 7 years working in the front lines as an emergency room technician. And one day I came into work and everybody was talking about, you got to see the security footage. You got to see the security footage. And I was like, what are you talking about? So we walked over to the security desk and they showed us the footage from earlier in the day when a gentleman who lived on the streets had come into the main emergency room waiting room, maybe checking in to see the doctor for some reason. But while they're waiting, walked into the waiting room restroom and took out a sharp instrument and proceeded to dismember himself. And then walked out and threw the dismembered member at someone. You never know what you're going to walk into when you come up for a shift. You never know what's going to happen. Similarly, in technology, you never know really what device is going to join the network. And with the threat landscape being what it is for healthcare, with the continuous level of attack for healthcare agencies, I mean, the most valuable piece of information on the dark web is a patient's medical record because it has so many details about that person. Healthcare has a lot of attack surface area. And then you couple the fact that healthcare is being delivered more and more with medical IoT devices that are used to deliver very specific things, care, treatments, services, you name it. These devices are really essential to providing digital healthcare today. And so these devices are not usually built with security in mind. So the CISOs of healthcare organizations, the security operations teams are scrambling left and right to make sure that one, they know everything that's connected to the device. Then they can apply an appropriate policy to it. And then they can make sure that that policy is enforced and actually happens, because you never know what's going to happen. There's so much stuff out there. So I hope your security environment is a little more contained than this person's mental status when they dismembered themselves. Fortunately or unfortunately, depending on your viewpoint, this person's member was not able to be reattached in the operating room, though his life was spared. Though that be that what it may, security in healthcare is a lot like that. You walk into a shift and you never know what's going to happen, and it could be crazy. So keep your devices visible. Make sure you know what they are. Make sure you know how they're connecting, what they're doing, and make sure you apply a policy to it. Technology is a force accelerator in this. We've got to do better at taking the wide variety of tools and using them to work together to enforce the security policies that we already have in place. Because if we don't do that, then we're just asking for trouble. So, hey, stay safe out there, everybody. Let me know what you think. Put a comment down below. I would love to hear your questions, concerns, comments, challenges, or critiques, and I'll see you tomorrow.